we'll get them later. I just do poetry, and I'd just like to share. I've written a few poems about this, and there's a bit of a rude song that I won't share with you today because it's still in the process of being written, and I sing really dreadfully. I want to give it to somebody else, but I will share with you a poem. And you might notice a slight similarity, I'm still a bit breathless from the river, slight similarity to a great Australian poet by the name of John O'Brien, who was actually a Catholic priest, and he died on the very day I was born, so I think it's alright to pinch his idea for this poem. We'll all be drooned, said Hanrahan, the Mary Valley's torn asunder. The government wants a dam in, and we'll all be going under. And the National Party, they're not much use. They've been wanting more dams now for years. Last though, they're talking a few tanks, but still more dams. Oh, Struth, they bring you to tears. I mean, the dams we've got now are at critical lows. There's little water left to use, and the city's getting uneasy, and well, the government has much to lose. And the weather folks say there'll be more long droughts, and you'd have to wonder why they'd want another dam when the ones they've got now are dry. But restrictions in Bris, well, they're not popular, and the government was in a pickle. They had to do something pretty quick, or there'd be nothing left but a trickle. Yes, Peter Beattie was getting desperate when from thin air he plucked, "We're going to build a big dam at Traveston, and I'll tell yous lot, yous can all get fairly compensated." Well, an ABC poll found the dams weren't popular. The Premier thought they would have won easily, but at 23% they were more on the nose than federal Labor leader Kim Beazley. And the Pensioners League, well, they weren't conned as their gardens all started to wilt. "It won't get us out of this drought," they said. "We'll be dead before this thing's built." "Yes, we'll all be drooned," said Hanrahan. "We don't want this dam, no thanks. Stick your $3 billion, Mr. Beattie. Stick it in Brisbane like the man said and spend it on tanks. I've heard when it rains down in Bris, it just runs off down the street. You don't catch it or use it or anything. Oh, you buggers have got me beat. Why not recycle it, Mr. Beattie? Properly treat it so as it's not on the nose. Smart places do that already. Why can't we be one of those? But instead you come up to Gympie in your helicopter with minions and pomp and announce a huge dam at Traveston. Dam? More like a swamp. And with that you expect all the voters to relax and to vote for your team. Well, wake up, Mr. Beattie, you're dreaming. Traveston, Peter Beattie's wet dream. Thank you.